Okay. Hey guys, well, it's been another month for me, and I'm gonna give you a quick update on what I've been working on and what I've been reading lately. So let's start with what I've been working on. Still working on Celtic Autumn. This is what she's supposed to look like. And this is how far she is. And I had to put her down because right here in this area, I was having problems. I could not get it to work no matter what I did, so I had to put her down before I lit her on fire or threw her across the room. She was getting close to being chucked across the room. I was about ready to set her on fire when I having to redo that 3 times. Okay, next. And many of you have heard me talk about this before. This is Mini Clockwork Dragonling. By Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And this is 243 stitches wide by 325 high. And I'm doing this on 18 count fabric. And by the way, this is 18 count white. Yeah, that's 18 white. I don't use anything under 18 or over 18. I'm not ready for that yet. I haven't got that used to it yet. This is in my big 17 by 17. And I'm looking through the fabric. This right here, that right there, is one of the butterflies in it. This is her goggles right here. This is her hat. This is page 1 right here. Right where this line is. This is all page 1. This is halfway point on page 2. And I'm holding the excess material with hair clips because I don't want to make a grime guard big enough for this sucker because that would be a lot of fabric to make one grime guard out of and a lot of elastic. If you look behind me, you can see you can see this little bear right here. I'll go get her and show you. This pattern I modified. She did have a feather, and it said Think Purple. I modified it to Think Pink because I absolutely love pink. I modified this part right here in her hat, and I just kind of etched it down. I should have outlined this. Lesson learned, but it's still cute. And then the one that sits next to that is this. And that is my name. I made that. I have one done for me and then one done for my sister. If you look right here, there's my tiger. That is done, I think, on 18 count ivory. And then if I move this way, whoop, ain't gonna work. Wrong side. If I duck my head, you can see Mother Moon and Father Sun over there. As for my Celtics, I do have a space plan for them. And turn around. They're going wrong direction. Right? Oh my god. Right? What? Okay, hold on. Right there. Gonna put them right there on that empty space. When I eventually get them framed. And sorry if any of y'all get motion sick. Sorry, did not mean for that to happen. For my Heaven and Earth, I used to have an ore bucket in here on my computer desk. That's what I'm shooting on. I'm shooting on 3 books and a box turned upside down on top of my laptop to give me more height. I bought this. All 3 of these from Hobby Lobby. This one. This one, which kind of looks like an old bottle. I love it. It's got a small crack in it. See? Hairline crack. This one used to have a cork, but I don't know where it went, so I'll figure out something to stick in there. And then this is my wizard, a wizard's view, crescent moon dragon, mama and papa, which is these guys. Right here, these 2. My sister's Celtics, and soon to be my Celtics. The Heaven and Earth will not join this. They will get their each own individual bottle, even if they don't fill up the bottle completely. If they don't fill up the bottle completely, I will move them to a smaller bottle. But yeah, this thing is getting very, very close. By the time I finish the Celtics, I'm probably going to be at least up into here on it. And this bottle, here, let me push back on. This bottle is pretty decent. I mean, it's got a really long neck, so I'm basically going to go until I have to fight the cork in. And the cork just pops out that easy. Simple little cork. Okay, word moment, sorry. Okay. For books, I'm still reading. I'm almost done with this, and I absolutely love the series. I fell in love with it as a TV series on Stars, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the book. I am to 524, and I think... Hold on, let me check where I'm at. Let me check what chapter I'm in. I'm in Wentworth Prison, so I'm pretty much almost to the end. I'm almost to the point. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the series, or isn't into season 2, or hasn't read Dragonfly and Ember. I'm about to the point where they sail for France. Okay, book 2 is called Small Great Things by Jodi Pickle. I probably pronounced that wrong. And this is one of her more interesting reads. I have A House Rules by her. The back goes as Ruth Jefferson, a labor and delivery nurse, began a routine checkup on a newborn, only to be told a few minutes later that she has been reassigned to another patient. The patients are white supremacists and don't want Ruth Ann, who is an African American, to touch their child. The hospital complies, but the next day the baby goes into cardiac distress while Ruth Ann is alone in the nursery. Does she obey orders or does she intervene? Ruth Ann hesitates before performing CPR and as a result is charged with a serious crime. Kennedy McGuire, a white public defender, takes her case, but Kennedy insists that mentioning race in the courtroom is not a winning strategy. Conflicted by Kennedy's counsel, Ruth tries to keep a life as normal as possible, especially for a teenage son. As the trial moves forward, Ruth and Kennedy come to see what they have been taught their whole lives about others and themselves might be wrong. I'm not that far into it, but I like it so far. And I am also reading Dark Leopard by J.R. Ward, and this is her Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I have 2 of the books supporting my computer right now. She also goes by Emily Bird, I think, in some of her early books, but these are all J.R. Ward, and this is mass market edition. There are quite a few of these, and I've read these before, that's why they're taped up. Another book I am trying to read this is going to be my next one. The Kept Woman by Karen Slaughter. and it's actually it sounds like it's a decent book. With the discovery of a murder at an abandoned construction site, Will Tent of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is brought in on the case that becomes much more dangerous when the dead man is identified as an ex-cop. Studying the bodies, Sarah Linton, the GBI's newest medical examiner and Will's lover, realized that the extensive blood loss did not belong to the corpse. Bloody footprints leading away from the scene indicate that there is another victim, a woman, who has vanished and who will die soon if she isn't found. Will is already compromised because the site belongs to the city's most popular citizen, a wealthy, powerful, and politically connected athlete, a man who's already gotten away with rape despite Will's exhaustive efforts to put him away. But when evidence links Will's troubled past to the case, the consequences would tear through his life, wreaking havoc for Will and everyone around him, including his colleagues, family, friends, and even the suspects he pursues. It sounded like a good book. I have yet to read it because I'm still reading these 3. I only read 3 at a time in bed. And if you kind of look over my shoulder, wrong. No, I need to go that way. What am I doing? I don't know if y'all can see that. I have Lego dragons over there. Ooh. And they, sorry again for the movement. I do collect those. I'm only missing 2 dragons. So, and we'll eventually get those. It's just gonna take me time. I think that's pretty much it for me. So I'm gonna sign off here, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.